just playing. Haters need to leave. No, don't say, don't say that. I don't like that. I do not like that deporting shit. I don't like that at all. No, I don't. No, don't say that, Gucci. I'm going to remove that. Don't say that. Thank you for the floating heart. I didn't block you. I just removed the comment. Hey, how are you? Don't. You're going to get blocked.
Holy jump.
I don't find humor in that. Thank you, floating heart. I did the SpongeBob toothpaste. No, I didn't do SpongeBob. Hello, Kaylin. Joker. You got banned from streaming? How come?
Lori.
How did you get banned from streaming? I didn't know you could. I didn't know you could get banned from streaming.
Welcome in.
Well, I hope not too, bass and trout.
Hey, did you guys see the person in here earlier that was,
I hate that anybody has to worry about that.
Son of Satan Devil? Do you know who that was? That was Dennis. I went and checked that account out.
No, I didn't do the fucking SpongeBob toothpaste.
And I don't know how it got unhid, because I thought I had all of his accounts hid, but obviously not.
The fuck do you even
You know, he was like, you dog hoarder.
The hell are you talking about?
I was like, I had a feeling then.
An animated face.
Which, of course, that right there said it alone. And
AOT, no.
And then I checked out Devil Jew that comes in here. And
no, but you're going to get blocked for doing that.
No, I'm not kidding at all. So then I checked out Devil Jew that comes in here, and his profile pic was a penis.
No.
So I hid him from the channel, too. Just because we don't need that mess.
Are you okay? My God, well, you didn't land like that.
Oops, sorry. She's
lay with your head different.
Hey, Savage, Dennis was in here on the last live. I didn't get to tell you, but it was he was under the name.
Look up Attack on Titan face.
Son of Satan Devil, and it was him.
Attack on Titan.
Yeah, because I didn't know what the picture was. I thought it just looked like a blob in the background, but when
it looks like she's glaring at me.
When I was on Heath's tablet. Oh yeah, it was Dennis because.
No, now you got her right. Damn it! Way to go.
It was Son of Satan Devil. And I thought I had that account hid, but obviously I didn't because I went to it. And I went to it, and the main thing was Dennis the Man.
I know that. You know, I do know that.
Dennis the Man.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off here because you know what? The disrespect of some people just get on my nerves.
You got on, bum. What is she doing? This on and off, on and off, on and off. But yeah, so let me read it again to make sure I got that right. Son of Satan Devil. Yes, that was him. Paul, it's Angry Grandma. You got that right. It really was Angry Grandma. Anyways, if you're new here, give us a like and a sub. We cover old Scammy Tammy. But, you know how it is. She's hopped on and hopped off. Had a few trolls. Yeah, no, I think he's got a crush on me. Or a crush on all of us, because he can't stay away. Legend. Yeah, she's in the Hut's mom and Don. Really, I mean, she's wild. I was just telling him we had a troll. I had to block his account. Oh, nothing. She was just on there supposedly trying to chit-chat with people. And they kept asking her about being homeless, and that pissed her off. And somebody was on there named Jose, and somebody said something about deporting, and she got all mad at them and blocked a few. She literally said nothing. Yeah, it was on the last one. It was Dennis. Because it Son of Satan Devil is what he was under. Because I wrote it down. And because he's like, oh, dog hoarder. You know, when Baby Groot was in here and we was talking about all our animals, he's like, dog hoarder. So I went after the stream was over and looked. Sure enough, at the top it said Dennis the Man. I was like, are you effing kidding me? So I hit him again. And then the one that comes in here, and it could be Dennis too, I don't know. But, he was under Devil Jew and something. Anyways, when anybody comes in here under that name, they're just going to get the axe. Because I can't trust that it's not him. But the Devil G, when I looked at his profile picture, I didn't realize it. I was like, let me check this one out because it might be Dennis too. I had a feeling. Come to find out it was a penis, and I'm like, dude, I really don't need that in my stream either. I don't need anything that can be reported. Yeah, exactly. He's mad that I can afford my dog food without bumming. And my husband was really ticked off about that too. He was like, put me on camera. I'm like, I'm not putting you on camera. I don't want my whole channel taken from me because you're going to say some heinous stuff. I know it. And I'm like, Struggles has already defended me and taken up for me and stuff. And everybody in my chat, don't worry about it. I don't want you to get on here and threaten somebody's life, man. But she literally just has been off and on for the last couple of times and not said much. Last time she complained it was Heidi. No, you're all right, Chirping Homestead. I'll give a quick rundown. The only thing you guys have missed all day long is the fact that she wanted people to pay for her room until the 2nd because she plans on going back to the rest area. She got $40 from somebody and $10 from somebody, and that's already gone. Went to Walmart and bought Heidi a magician's cape instead, a little Halloween costume instead of buying a flat of food. And then her last two, I don't know, could very well be. Could very well be. But if we see that one, we're going to axe that one too. Just because, I mean, we're not going to give no time to anybody. We're not going to talk, they're going to be what they're going to be, and we're going to continue our whole goal, which is Tammy Hole. We're getting sidetracked on, and I know it's hard because they're trolls, you know what I'm saying? And then drama and stuff like that. We're not going to get sidetracked with that stuff anymore because this is our goal. So we're just going to handle it, sweep it under the rug, and just move on along. But, Devil Jew, which I'm pretty sure probably was Dennis, the profile picture was a penis. And I was like, for the love of, I don't need that. But she begged for money for a room. Yeah, Cozy with Satan. And that, I should know that. I mean, I know a lot of people do that just for reaction's sake, but I know him, and if it comes into our chat, it's usually him. Right, Legend? We know. Legends are like, yup, we know him, don't we? I was like, Dennis has a crush on all of us. He won't go away. But could very well be. I would not be surprised. So I was like, I don't need that. But, she got the money. She's eaten like twice today. I think even maybe a third time. Because one time she was coming on live and didn't stay long. And she was wrapping up a bag of food she had just eaten. So it was definitely 3 times. Finally gave Heidi 2 cans of food. But did not, like I said, she lied. And I swear I know that costume was more than $3. Even if it's discounted, it was more than $3. She could have bought 4 or 5 cans with that money and didn't. So that's exactly right. Exactly, Struggles. F them all. But, and I blocked him I thought I had blocked him on every account too, I was wrong though. I mean, because it literally said Dennis the Man, and I'm like, what is going on around here? Because I had thought I'd blocked somebody else and I did, or had to hid them and it wasn't hid. I don't get it. I don't know. But I redid it anyway and made sure that he was hid from the channel because he just keeps trying to sneak in here. It's because Tammy is not giving him any attention. That's the problem. He's not getting any attention. So he comes over here. Y'all know, y'all were all here. I'm sure, Legend, you were around. I think you were around then, weren't you? When he was trying to get money out of me or whatever. And I'm like, dude, I'm not giving you any money. It's weird. What a weirdo. And literally her last live, she didn't say anything. Oh, and she thought she saw Dawn and her mom in the parking lot. Even though her mom's in Oklahoma and Dawn's in Missouri, not even worried about her. Begging for, she'd already got she got that money and was begging for water for Heidi. Said the water she got was hot. Oh, you stepped out. Yeah, said the water she got for Heidi was hot and wanted us to buy her a jug of water. And I'm like, lady, the jugs of water on the shelf are not chilled. And you had no problem feeding her or giving her warm water during the 100-degree heat when you left her jug of water in the sun in the back of your truck. She's so weird. But she's ready to go back to that rest area. That's when I think she's going to try to pull out that heater and start begging for gas money because it takes diesel, if it works. But she's using Heidi an awful lot because people will give when they won't give any at all, but they will in Heidi's name, Exactly, Paula. I said the same thing. The water was $1 something. Instead of buying Heidi a Halloween costume that I'm sure she does not want to wear, you could have bought her a couple of jugs of water. You could have bought her 5 or 6 cans of food for, the money you had. But of course, Hog has got to feed her face. She lives by the seat of her pants. And as long as her immediate needs are satisfied, F Heidi. She don't care. Which is wild to me. It's like, why even have her? I know people give because they don't want Heidi going hungry, but it's not everybody's responsibility to take care of Heidi. You know what I mean? It's not. Yeah, she's not even going for a walk. Poor Heidi sits there and cries. She is miserable. And the winter, the real cold part of winter's coming up. If y'all think she's confined now, it's going to be even worse. She will barely get her out. Remember last time when it snowed? She got out and said, "You squat and pee right here." And Heidi knew she either had to or would get the crap beat out of her. So she squatted right outside Tammy's truck door and peed. And Tammy made her get right back in the truck. It was crazy. I've never seen nothing like it. Dogs can be a handful. I got 6 of them. Have I fussed at my dogs? Yes, I have. I have. Mainly for safety reasons because. Yeah. Dennis, go get some attention from a streetwalker if you want it that bad that you ain't gonna get any over here. And even Tammy don't want you. That's sad. You know what? Even Tammy don't want. No, she did not get money for a room. Savage added it all up. What was it, Savage? $648, basically $650. She wanted everybody to pay for her room until the 2nd of the month. Yeah. But she did not get money for a room. She got $50 and 10. She could have got what was it? She could have begged for some more and had a room for that day, but decided not to do that. So, yeah, that is just me. But, and I hate to say that, Legend Nebula. I don't want that to be right. I really don't. But that's awful. It literally, it was so wild. I was like, oh my goodness, that day, because it had snowed. She was at the rest area. She made Heidi get out right there and goes, "You better be right here." No, she did not get a room. No. She was asking for one. And she actually she had $50. So if it's 67, all she needed was 17 more. And she could have got it. One room for one night. But she didn't. She blowed all that money, went into Walmart, bought Heidi that Halloween costume. And even if it was on clearance, I know it wasn't $3. You know how she goes, "Oh, this vape was $5. I found this vape. This was 99 cents. This was $1. This was $3. I'm like, you're a liar. She's such a liar. No, but that's what she was working on, was trying to get somebody to pay for her room till the 2nd. I don't know how delusional she thinks she is. What works is when she's begging for money for Heidi here recently. Because people are played out on that room stuff. They worry about the dog, which anybody would. I think a lot of people, people are still giving. Does that suck? Yeah, but they're doing it because they worry for Heidi. Yeah, it's not even really cold yet. This is just fall. It's not even really cold yet. And she's wanting to go back to that rest area so she can sit around and maybe clean the back of that truck out a little at a time and lay around and plug her ghetto heater in. You know how she had it piped in and had it boarded up and taped up and all that mess? That's exactly what she's waiting to do. And then that way she don't have to spend her gas money. She can, sit there and just leave occasionally for gas for that heater and beg for everything else. I haven't been here but for one of Tammy's winters in the truck. I have a feeling it's going to upset me quite a bit to see the way she treats the dog, but I'm here for it. Yes, and I know it's hard to look at. Guys, but we, it's one of those things where one of the reasons why we do kind of target her and keep an eye on her is because getting Tammy out of the way will help Heidi, Yeah. And Tammy don't even want him. I know, right? Yeah, I kind of can't wait for her to go back there either. Because, I'm sorry, but it's going to be it's going to be a good time watching that, yes. And I'm sorry, but that's only going to last so long. It will. Michelle, she ended. She really wasn't saying anything. She wasn't on long, and people were talking about being homeless, and that was making her mad, so she hopped off. She didn't really beg for anything this live, but that's all she was doing in her previous lives, was just begging, hoping somebody was going to buy the room for till the second. Not going to happen. Went into Walmart, blowed the $50 that somebody gave her 40, another gave her 10 on PayPal, and she went to Walmart and blew it, got Heidi a magician's cape for Halloween, claimed it was only $3. Then left, and then the next live, she's like, can somebody please give me some money for Heidi? She has no water. What water I got her out of the, I don't know if it was the Arby's or the Burger King, it wasn't cold. I'm like, lady, quit with it. You could have got it at Walmart. Oh, yeah, she'll be acting like a boss. That's okay, though. That's all right. The more bold and brazen she acts, the worse she acts online, too. It goes both ways, too. When she's really bad down in the dumps, she acts really heinous. And when she's really high up on the mountain, she really acts heinous, too. So her mouth and her actions get her in trouble. I do this. I'm like, yeah, go ahead. Do it. And then I'll be clipping and not just forwarding the emails, but like clipping them and sending them on too. All the good parts. So I don't think that's going to last long, guys. If we keep the heat on, it's not going to last long. And again, you don't even got to make plans for that. It'll just be easy. So, but yeah, she's going to be bad. Oh, yeah, she thinks she's something special. That's her problem, is having to hop from parking lot to parking lot. She's like, I can't wait. I'll have a bathroom. I'll have water for Heidi. I'll be able to go in and charge my jump pack. I'm like, Go in the restroom, get water. There's no excuses. Yeah, better than nothing. Exactly. She just wanted money. Because she knows if somebody sends $1, they're probably more than likely going to send more than that. North Polar Vortex yet? Not yet. We need to send her, don't we, Savage? But that's what she hopes on. That if people are going to send like $1 or something, they'll send more. And lots of times people do. She's right, And that's silly, but, that's the way it is. But, we'll just stay on alert. Mods, you know how it goes. If you see anybody devil this, devil that, let's just go ahead and don't even ask me. Just get them on out. Or if somebody comes in talking crazy, just get them on out. Just because we got a goal, and that's Tammy. It's not drama. It's not sidetracks with anybody or, any confrontations with anybody. Our main goal is Tammy and poor Heidi. And I don't want to get off track. I want to really, or even bring it to my attention. Hey, check the chat, and, one of us will get them. One of us will kick them for sure. Equalizer, hello. Like I said, she ended. You guys didn't miss anything. She was going to set up the bag for something for sure. But the comments pissed her off too bad and she had to go. So, yeah, she saw her mom and Dawn. I about fell out too. I'm like, girl, quit playing. That was a lie because she's really good at being a good actress too. Do I think she's got mental issues? Yes, but I think a lot of it is an act. So, I do think a lot of it is an act. All right, my wonderful, beautiful friends. I'll let you go because she'll be right back here in probably less than an hour. Let's check, make sure she isn't back on again. Because you know how it is. She likes to end quick and get back on when people make her mad. She can't stand it. Why in the hay is this doing this? Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Because it ticks me off. I'm not good with technology. I'm not good with technology. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Yeah, she's got 40,100 subscribers. Okay, she ended. Any shorts that are new? Oh, God. Yeah, we will not be watching those. All right, my friends. I love you lots. Oh, yes, you got to keep it interesting for the audience VIP. You got that right. And the truth is, it is drug addiction. There's no way. She burns through, honest to God, guys, if you really added it up on an average, she's probably getting at least $50 to $60 a day. Yeah. Did she get ID'd? Really? Oh my God. Huh. Yeah, she'll be loud again. Oh, and that's exactly what she'll do, and that'll be the perfect thing to get her on. Is it, does it get discouraging that, that she's going to, no, but it does. But in a way, it's like, you know what? We ain't got to worry. We'll know exactly where it is, and she hangs herself with her mouth, She got into it with several people there. She'll do it again, too. You know how she does. But she's burning through at least $50 a day. How many of you that, when you were ever homeless or even on really, really hard times, if you had $50 a day, did you just go blow it? No, I mean, it's got to be drugs, Truth's coming. Hello, hello. Oh, yeah. She was hoping somebody would buy her a room into the second, which was like $650. That didn't come through. Somebody gave her $40 and then somebody gave her $10 on PayPal. She went into Walmart and blew it, bought Heidi a Halloween costume, a magician's cape, got her 2 cans of food, fed her those, got her some stuff. Yeah, exactly. You work every day and you still don't burn $50 a day. Exactly. You're exactly right, Rosalita. And she's been begging for Heidi water, even though, hey Chase, how are ya? How are ya? Been begging for water for Heidi, even though she went into the gas station or the Burger King, I believe, and got water for her. Yep. I bet she did steal that. I wouldn't be surprised. Nowadays, Walmart don't let you get away with thieving, though. You'd think they'd lock her up. Look it up. Yeah, yeah, like she did that ice cooler's rest area. Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah, shut up. She did. She did. She got her 2 cans, but she fed them to her, and those are gone. And she came right back on live right after that Walmart trip. Oh, IED disorder. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'll definitely have to look that up. Yeah, I get what you're saying now, legend. She blew all that, right? That $50 was gone. Like, it burned a hole in her pocket. It was gone as soon as she got it. And then she come right back on going, will you guys give me, it's not about money. It's just not about money. But will you give me money for Heidi for a jug of water? Because, again, she knows people are going to give her more than $1 usually if they give. And Heidi, it's like, she's burned them out on a room. And, oh, can you give me this? Can you give me that, guys? Now it's Heidi needs this. Heidi needs that. When Heidi is an afterthought. Heidi has always been an afterthought for her. And she's got sodas. I saw her pull a soda out of the back. So she definitely has sodas back there in her cooler. Yeah, that's exactly what we said. She had enough money to get her something to eat and buy Heidi a case of food and a gallon of water. Yeah, exactly. Truth's coming. Absolutely. Yep. Yeah, she's either gambling. Yep. Backup vapes, alcohol. She's doing drugs too. I really do think it's more than just vapes and stuff. I really, really, really think that she's doing meth. It's easy for her to get a hold of. You know what I mean? She's only 18 at the time. She irritates me to the core too. I can't stand her. Your aunt treats people for that personal disorder. Yes. Oh, she irks my soul, guys. She really does. But it's why we got to stay with it. She bought it I think she bought a bottle because she keeps soda, and I think she tops that soda off with alcohol. Because her, she doesn't do anything in I believe it's meth too. I really do. There is nobody that can go like that. And she's not sleeping well at night, even when she does sleep, because she's paranoid somebody's going to pull up on her. Because it ain't the rest area. Oh, she's using Heidi, and that's working for her for right now. She's a mathematician. My goodness. Well, there are places to gamble, no matter what state you go in. Me too, legend. I'm here for it, let me tell you. I'm definitely here for it. Yeah, I mean, sorry, Chase. Sorry, I just scrolled back to see what you were saying. you know, she's homeless. She gets a check twice a month. She goes online begging for dope money, basically, and uses her dog as the excuse, and has literally let her dog do without. We've watched the dog do without food several times, so that's what it is. And she does that because she knows that Heidi is one of those things where, you know, people will absolutely give, you know, because they really, really, really care about the dog. You know, I mean, we all do. But like I said, if you get a chance, give us a like and a sub, and we're here all the time. So we cover her every time she's live. We cover her. So all right, my friends. You know how it goes. Yeah, she's a scammer. I don't know if you know. Her name is Tammy Hole. Started on TikTok, moved over to YouTube. She does a lot of scamming. Mainly we're here because she's an evil scammer, but also because of the dog. You know, the dog's really abused, neglected, and she uses the dog as sympathy. Gets a $1,200 check the first of the month and is monetized on YouTube. And got $600 just 2 days ago, and it's gone. So yeah, I love me some Heidi, man. I mean, also I was following her, you know, just following her. If it was just for Heidi, yeah, I'd send money, but not for her. And to Legend Nebula, the only problem is, yes, I would send it for Heidi, but I could not trust that she would go and get it. You know, I would want to physically hand her the stuff for Heidi because, you know, you just can't trust her. And she is a gambling addict. She absolutely has a gambling issue, for sure. It is. And Heidi's so hungry. She leaves that leash on her at all times. And she was complaining about water, right? Well, Heidi was thirsting to death. In one life, she jumped out twice to give Heidi water. And Heidi drank water like she hadn't had water in a week. Yeah, she lied and said, oh, I can't wait to give Heidi a bath. Never did that. Never gave Heidi a bath. Yes, exactly. Me too. I totally agree, Michelle. And that's the one bad thing about giving money to somebody like her, is because she says it's for Heidi, but you can't, you know, she goes and buys a dog costume. Who's starving dog? I mean, if my dog was starving, that'd be the last damn thing I'd worry about was a costume. I'd be worried about feeding my dog. And I love Heidi and everything, but it's not everybody's responsibility to take care of Heidi. Tammy should not have that dog, you know, she shouldn't have got her. I just said that earlier, Rosalita, absolutely. She drank hot water all summer long. So now you're worried about her having hot water? It's just an excuse. And this is the third time she ate today. She ate this morning, of course. She ate a second time. And then one of the not the last time, but the time before that, one of her short lives, she was just rolling up a bag of food that she had eaten. Because she was all smacking and licking her fingers and all that old crap, you know. So, well, all right, my friends. I love you lots. Do something good for yourselves and each other. Remember when you're out and about that, you know, your interactions, it could be the only thing people see of Christ. Just keep it in mind. It's a good thought to keep with you when you're out, you know, interacting with people. Thank you for the support and the love, and thank you for being here. And remember, if she goes live, I'll go live. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I'll see you guys on the next one. Love you. Love you all.